Hey guys, welcome back to Channel Positive Clean. This is week number 24 of our 100K journey of 2024. Now, before we begin, this week's sponsor is Project to Payment. Now, I've been using Project to Payment for quite some time now, and I'm just going to be honest with you guys. When they reached out to me and we started partnering up, I want to give, yes, it is a sponsor, but I kind of want to do it from the heart, and also obviously Ashley's here too. Literally, I am trying to do my best to kind of keep it real, kind of keep it honest. I really believe in the product, and so that's kind of why I partnered up with them. Obviously they're sponsoring this video, but also too, I just want to let you know there's a couple of points that I really like personally. Really briefly, one thing is that a lot of you guys have reached out to me. You can connect your QuickBooks to the software, which is awesome because especially when it comes to tax season. How was it with taxes doing it ourselves?
It was terrible, and then it was hours figuring out and studying.
Yeah, and we wasted days. So anyways, the point is, well, I mean, we had our off season, but anyways, then that
it was a lot of work. We didn't have anything. We didn't have QuickBooks, right?
No, we didn't. No. But this year we did. But the point is that we're trying to get at is that it's nice because when I do Project to Payment and the client pays us, it automatically connects to QuickBooks. So that's awesome. Another thing too is that what I really like is that a couple of you guys kind of reached out to me too, okay, after 3 months, how much is it, right? So it's only $20. That's it, $20. So that's
very good.
Yeah, that's something that we really liked a lot. Is that there's other softwares, nothing against them. They really offer a really good product and everything, but knowing you, right, our finance person, she couldn't bite the bullet of oh, we're spending a lot of money for a software that we can do ourselves. Yes, it's not as easy, but we
save money.
We save a lot of money, right? Even a little here and there. So that's kind of another thing why we liked. And just to wrap it all up, one thing that I really liked was that when we were partnering up, I said, okay, hey, just going to be honest with you guys, I don't always accept credit card payments on every single job, and I'm is that gonna affect our partnership type of thing? Jack is the guy that I talked to. Man, he's really nice. He was like, you know what? It's not a problem at all. There's an option that if they pay you in cash or in check or whatever, there's an option to still send them their receipt and just said that they paid already. So that's something that I really like. So it's not like they're forcing you to always use a credit card, which is 2.9%, which is not that bad. It's the cheapest, processor, but still. But I know that's kind of a long sponsor, but yeah.
I really like the app. I like how it is easy to keep track of all your work, all your clients, because before I used to do all of it, right? And then I'll have to manually always put the same information. But with the app, which is super awesome, $20 a month, you can keep track of your clients, and then once you have all the information in the system, it's super easy. You do invoice, you send them a
right
receipt.
Now. Let me ask you, are you tired?
Easy.
Are you tired from today's job?
Yeah, a lot.
Wasn't it just easy just to hit send?
Yes, and the credit card is also super easy to charge.
I think even the camera's even moving as we're talking. That's fun.
Yeah, that's nice.
But okay.
Yeah, I really like how it is easy to keep track of your clients and your profit, and it's easy to charge if they need a credit card. Is amazing. I really like it.
Yeah. Okay. But last, I guess, kind of putting you on the spot. If it was let's say the price point, you think it's a good price point? I guess I would say.
No, totally. $20 a month and 2.9% of charging. It can be anything. It can be a check or a credit card or a link.
Oh,
okay.
I
think it's 2.9 plus 30 cents, right?
Yeah. But that's for the credit card. But I think if you do the check through the system, I have to double check. I didn't get that far, but there's a fee. I think it's I don't want to quote it because I don't want to say it. But anyways.
Yeah, I like how they charge. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and they're very honest about it. And I also like the support and everything, that we've been really working together. Long sponsorship, that was not intended, but we just wanted to kind of just let you guys know that we're very happy to be partnered with Project to Payment. But let's talk about this week's video. So this time we kind of put everything here. So we have Ashley's phone here so I can see, instead of me looking on my lap all the time, to see my notes. But this week was kind of busy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't the busiest weekend we have, but it was good.
Yeah. So the first week we had 2 jobs. The first one, we gave a bid to this individual about a couple weeks ago. Very nice. This was actually their first time, and also today's job. Well, that's another thing. But today's job also was their first time using a professional. But okay. But that job that we did Monday, the first job, Yeah, it was just like they couldn't believe. They're just like, wow, just like, what do you use? What's the solution? I'm just like, water. And they're like, oh, really? And they were like super happy about that. And yeah, it was just very nice because we like. Well, I have a part 2 about this job that we did too, but they were very nice, and what was very nice about them is that they were really accommodating to us. They were like, oh, do you need anything? Do you want us to move anything? Very nice. And they were older too. I mean, you can imagine them being older and really going out of their way. You know, if anything, we wouldn't mind moving little things here and there. Now, if something big, now that's different, right?
Yeah.
So, but the reason why I'm saying that is because this is, I think, the first time. I think. I mean, there's. I've said in the past, too many past. But in the past, I always said that people would see our wrap in our car, and they were kind of just like, oh, you know, like I think that they kind of called us because of that. Well, for sure, this time when I was doing that first job on Monday, a guy literally texted me, "Hey, Andy, what's up? I saw your car. I want to bid for my windows." So I know for sure that this time the wrap did work. So we ended up booking him later for this week, but we'll talk more about him. But it was just funny that this job we went to go do, we got someone that saw our wrap. They called us. We went afterwards. So after we were done with the job, gave the bid to him, and then ended up that he said, let's do it. So we ended up booking him for Wednesday afternoon, which was great. But anyway, so we did that, and then we went to go do another job in the afternoon on Monday, and it was nice because this is actually a returning client, so it was nice to do her windows again. And we always just do her windows once a year, I think. Yeah, once a year, right? Yeah. So it was nice to do her house. Very simple, a cookie cutter inside and out. We were in and out really quickly, but man, it was just like a, I don't know, it was, yeah, well, it's gonna get more fun. So Tuesday we took the day off. We ended up doing errands. You know, you can believe that we don't just only work, we actually have to run errands too. And then Wednesday we ended up doing outside only. I went by myself because normally well, yeah, you want to say it?
Yeah, normally when it's just outside, he goes by himself, and I do other things because there's no point of both of us go work just to do the outside. So I pretty much just stay there talking to Andy, which he loves. And I have to say, no, tomorrow is just outside, you are going by yourself. So in the first job he went by himself. Yeah,
so I went by myself, and then very nice client, and he was also his first time doing his windows. So that was another funny. This week I think we should probably title this week's video First Timers or something. Yeah, I don't know. But so it was his first time doing window cleaning and professionally, and so we took care of him outside only. They loved the results and everything. We talked a little bit about pressure washing, that he wanted to soft wash his house, so I gave him a couple of tips about that. Worked apparently, because I told him, like, you know, because he didn't have a pressure washer, so I kind of gave him some tips on a hose and all that. So that was pretty nice. Then afterwards, I went home, actually made an amazing lunch. So I had a great lunch. It was chicken, rice, and beans, which was really good. I'm trying to be on a diet a little bit. I think I told you guys in the past. Yeah, I think COVID, I gained a little bit of weight, so I think we all did. But yeah, so I'm trying to like be on a strict diet. And then yeah, so we ended up doing went there, picked up actually after lunch, and then we went straight to go do that second job. Woo! Now they never have had their windows cleaned, not because it's their fault. They bought their house 3 years ago during COVID, so they got a good interest rate, fortunately. But they they have not their fault, but whoever owned the house beforehand or whatever never cleaned their windows ever. And their screens were like mad old school, like to the point where, you know how like some you like slide in the screens, or other ones you have like a little lip at the bottom to go on like a hook. This one was like you had to pull the screen out, and it's made out of wood, by the way, so it's like mad heavy. You have to go, and the little hooks are here, and then you have to kind of like almost have it flat while you're like reaching out, and then pull it in. Whew, man, that was, but I mean, we were able to do it. It was great, but it was,
I'm glad they cleaned. So this is what I'm saying, I'm glad they cleaned the screens, because we had to take it out and put it on, the same work, but we got paid for cleaning the screens. That's why I love upselling a service of screen cleaning. By screen, every time we include in the price the screens, we regret, right? Because it's not
good. I mean, it depends though.
We charge per screen.
$5
a screen. So it's the same work of taking out and put it on, so might as well get paid for it. So you get paid, and it does add in a lot. Like 10 screens is right at $50. So
10 screens?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was thinking also because we did solar panels today. I was like, no.
No, I'm just giving you an example.
No. But I'm saying the numbers. I was thinking because we did solar panels today. I was like, $10, isn't it, for screen cleaning? But no, it's $5.
Yeah. So it was great that they asked us to clean the screens, because then we cleaned, got paid, and then.
But I would say like on the second story sometimes it's tough, especially with those wooden ones. I get her point. It's awesome when it's the first story, just because when it's like mad heavy like that, it's just so easy just to put the screen. But yeah, overall, I mean, we got.
But you need to take it out and put it on, anyways.
Yeah, okay, it's just a hassle. Okay, but anyways, but that one, I mean, just from screen cleaning itself was $140.
Yeah.
So do the math on that. I can't think off the top of my head how many that is divided by 5. But anyways, but yeah, it was great work. And then they paid us on that. And then that was Wednesday. Yes. So then Thursday was...
So the job was $450.
Yeah, but, well, okay. Well, I just would give them the number at the end.
Okay.
But yeah, What? No. Yeah, well, $450 was the morning job. His was more than that.
Yeah.
Okay, but it doesn't matter. So then Thursday was their first time also, and they were very, 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 very nice. They would go out of their way to message us like, oh, is there anything we need to do? And then okay, I know we already talked about the sponsor, but Project to Payment, one thing I really like about them also too, before I forget, is that they send reminders. Like the day before, they'll send a reminder to the client, hey, we'll be there tomorrow, and you can custom edit what you want to put, but pretty much it's like, hey, we'll be there tomorrow. And then like the morning of, it will be like, hey, see you today type of thing, right? Which is really cool. The reason why I'm saying that is because, I mean, I forget about that feature, because like the day before, he's like, okay, we'll be ready. And I was like, be ready? And then I go into my email, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. It automatically sent that email. I was like, oh, okay. And then next thing you know, in the morning, they're like, okay, is there anything we need to do? And I was like, oh, just move the stuff out in front of the window. And it was like, okay, on it. And I was like, they're so nice. So anyways, all in all, we did their outside windows only. I had to get a haircut, so we only did one job that day, and then and also a beard trim too. So but yeah, like we did that job, very simple. They were very, very, very nice. We did their screens too, and even when I was cleaning the windows, the neighbor next door was kind of like, oh, what are you doing? And again, they were like, oh, so what solutions do you use? I was like, it's just pure water. And they're like, really? So I mean, maybe we might do their neighbors too, but they want the house that we did, they want their windows done every 6 months. So I'm like, okay. So yeah,
there was a lot of first times this week.
I think everyone was the first time except for the one on Monday, the afternoon. Yeah, because then now moving forward, now you're probably gonna have like I guess because you're in it, I'm not doing any clips, like the clips of my work, because then it's gonna like block you. So
yeah, you can put it, no problem.
Yeah, so this week today I should say, we had like a very interesting week, because you can tell here I have some I don't even know what you call these, but anyway, so these things, so I could put an extension ladder on top of our car, and so pretty much to make sure that it's secure, everything's safe, everything is good to go, it's not going to fly off or anything, because there's another one back here too. I don't know if the video is getting it, but yeah, it's really good. But yeah, so we had to get an extension ladder, put it on the top, we had to go on the roof, did a lot of solar panel cleaning. Those solar panels were so dirty, because especially one thing too, you guys should keep in mind when it comes to solar panels, when they're flat, those are the worst to clean, because not that they're hard to clean, it's just that I have to clean it like each solar panel like 3 or 4 times, depending on how it looked or whatever, just because you can imagine when you clean the water and you have to kind of brush off the water to get it all out, because if not, all the water wants to go in the middle, forms like marks or whatever. So I was up there for at least, what do you think, an hour?
Yeah, and it was long. It was a bunch of solar. It wasn't just one, right? It was like
Yeah, it was 28 of them.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of solar panels.
And they had the how do you call it?
The skylights.
Yeah, skylights.
Yeah. So now this time I remember that was 280 because the solar panels are $10 each. But
yeah.
But man, it was hard because like there was not even any cell phone reception, and so like there was a point where because I needed actually for something, I'm texting her, and I was like, I need service. Finally, I sent her a message on WhatsApp, and it went through. So iMessage apparently doesn't work, but WhatsApp worked, and that was pretty cool. But yeah, I was up there for at least an hour, took care of all that, and it was also their first time cleaning. I think this week should probably be first timers or something, because except for one of them, first time clients, because everyone literally was their first time, and but man, it was great. And we did and then they also had glass railings, which I didn't record, unfortunately. I forgot to record that, the glass railing. That would have been a cool video. But yeah, no, so we did all that inside and out. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of straightforward. What do you think?
Yeah, it was very good. The windows were super tall, like all the house.
Oh yeah, it was like let's say like a foot or two, no, like a foot, I would say foot by like 10, so it was like 1 by 10, and and so she, even with the ladder, she couldn't reach it. So yeah, we have a little step ladder, but yeah, you're not gonna carry like a huge old A ladder inside the house. Anyways,
yeah, it can move, especially because they had a lot of furniture.
Oh
so
yeah,
it was very interesting,
very valuable furniture, because if anything, like, we could break something. So always be insured.
Yeah.
So, and that's another thing too. A couple of you guys always ask me what insurance do I use. Is Next Insurance. So if you just go Next Insurance, you can go use that for your business insurance if you guys want to do that. So highly recommended. Never had to use it, thank goodness, but it's always good to have. So, anything else?
I feel this week was kind of chill. We just did 2 days we double booked, but it wasn't so crazy like the last few weeks. So it was cool. It was good. It was good work. Very easy and not so tiring.
Yeah,
it was nice.
I'm tired, especially from today, because of the heat. It was just like right on us.
Yeah, and it was cooking up there. Yeah,
and the roof was flat, but really nice people, man. And also too, all of them have been super nice this week. Like everyone, when I mean by nice, I mean like super chill, like very chill. Like they're just like, oh, like the one that saw about the wrap, super nice guy. He was just like, oh, I love the wrap. Okay, how much is it? Oh, okay, all right, great, let's do it. I was like, okay. He took his daughter to, I think, some event, and so we were with like the nanny, and like I was just like, okay, that trust is really nice, and then from there he just paid me, and like he didn't even see the windows, and I'm like, okay, all right, because our policy is to like kind of walk around and all that, and then but yeah, I mean, it was a really good week, so right,
it was awesome. It was very good.
Tiring for sure. Next week we have a lot of jobs too, so I think as of right now, I don't even know when's our next day off, because we don't work on weekends. That's another thing. So we don't work on weekends, but I don't know when we have another day off.
And this is nice for you guys too. You need to have a break, because it's so tiring. It's physical work. You can book it even in the weekends, but at some point you're gonna have to rest. So it's better to go easy and work in the week and take the weekend off, rest. But
she gets upset with me when I go give a bid sometimes on the weekends, because I don't like to, but I
don't get upset, but it's like,
he wants the quality time.
Because no, the thing is that we work together, so we need to manage that, because if not, everything is always about work. We go home, we talk about work. We are working together, and then in the weekends we're supposed to have some fun, go here and there, and then go give a bid. Sometimes we do that.
No, but I go by myself though. She doesn't go with me for the bid.
Sometimes I go.
Oh yeah, because sometimes because that's
but
the thing.
Still, you need to have a balance. Yeah,
okay. Because no, it's nice. Yeah,
especially if you are planning to have a business with your partner, with your wife, with your husband. It's nice to have a balance. Take some time off just for you guys. It's very nice.
Yeah, I remember a couple weeks ago when I said we went on vacation. This is what I'm talking about. No, window cleaning talk.
We went on vacation, not talking about work.
And
that's what we did. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was
well,
nice.
Okay. Well, I think they really want to know something else though. How much we made this week?
So this week we made 3,510.
Yeah. So that's how much we made this week, and I mean, it's just, I feel like, again, if you guys want to start a window cleaning business or whatever, now is the time to do it.
Yes.
Because it's going to be like this. I mean, it depends on where you live, obviously, right? But I mean, it's gonna, like here in Southern California, it's gonna be busy from now until the end of the year. So
it's gonna have up and downs, especially September, like we were talking last night.
Oh,
it's gonna
yeah.
go a little down September.
yeah, but it's like a weird wave
But it's
because it's
very
like
good.
the first week or two of September, there's like no one doing anything, and then like maybe a job here and there. It's not like empty, but then out of nowhere you just get like super swamped.
Mhm.
Unless you have people in the summertime that are willing to wait for September, then that's one thing. But yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah. Now is the time. If you're thinking about it, now is the perfect opportunity.
Yeah, so but anyways, so again, this is why we made this journey for you guys, to show that it is possible to be a window cleaner, to do it full time and all that stuff. And you know, if you want to reach out to me, again, it's my phone number is 626-545-3132. And yeah, if you guys have any questions about anything else window cleaning related or whatever, just reach out. And yeah, again, thanks Project to Payment for sponsoring this video, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.